Six Entertainment.
Oh, you want to talk about dad jokes?
Yeah.
So, I this is something to talk about. My dad said I went to this thing with my dad yesterday.
What'd you
About
go
a
to?
weekend ago. Let me explain. He said he was like this is kind of weird, but my friend is in like a weekend baseball league thing.
Yeah.
Where they play, it's like vintage old school baseball where they play by like 1850s rules. It's like, and they're having like a thing, and it's gonna, there'll be like food and hot dogs and shit. And I'm like, yeah, whatever. It's like a Sunday morning, and like I'll go. And so it was like in Ottawa, not Canada,
Yeah.
but like which is like, it's like a small town up north. That's where he grew up.
Mm-hmm.
And it turned out it was a Civil War reenactment thing going on, and that they were playing because it's like the whole 1800s thing.
Yeah.
I watched them play. It was actually pretty cool watching them play. I mean, it's just like 20 guys playing baseball on a field. Yeah, it's just like a picnic league, And the ball is like, it's about the size of a baseball, but it's a little softer. Because they don't.
T-ball?
No. They pitch. There's a pitcher, but they.
No, is it a T-ball? T-balls are like just softer baseballs.
I think it's harder than that.
Okay.
Because they fucking hit it hard, far. But it's all underhand, and they don't use gloves. So that's why the ball's a little softer, because they didn't use gloves in the 1850s. And there was a lot of interesting rules. Like, you can catch the ball on one hop, and that's an out. Yeah. So you don't have to catch it on the fly. If it bounces once, you can catch it. If the ball is caught on a fly, there's no, like, tag-up rules or anything. You just go, and if the ball's caught and the hitter is out, you just have to go back.
Okay.
A base. But then we were gonna leave around like 1, and then the reenactment was starting, and we're like, well, I guess we'll like check this out. And I'm like, I don't know what the fuck this is. This is so weird. Yeah. Like, this is like, I don't know how I found myself here.
A bunch of grown men LARPing.
And basically, and I was like, how long is this gonna last? Like, is this gonna be like an hour? It was like 15 minutes, and there was like. In my head, I pictured like a Civil War reenactment
like
of
a battle.
like, yeah, and like it was like 20 people, and like there was like 6 guys in like formation that was supposed to represent like this huge like reinforce. It was a little weird, but they had like cannons and shit, and there was a guy on a megaphone narrating. I'm like, okay, whatever, but it was fine. But if it was longer than 15 minutes, I was going to be like, okay, let's go. And I think my dad, we just went to look, but there was this restaurant that we used to go to.
What is this story? What are we talking about?
Oh,
you said dad jokes.
Yeah, I know. I got lost.
No, I'm enjoying it. Don't get me wrong.
Oh, well, I'm getting to the dad joke.
Okay.
That happened after. But this whole adventure I had to talk about.
I love this wacky ride we're taking.
Well, isn't it? That's a fucking crazy thing. Fucking end up at a goddamn Civil War.
Jazz, cut this out for the next best stuff.
That's not good.
That's just that whole you explained like the entire rules of 1800s baseball.
Shut up. Yeah, I don't know.
Okay, go ahead.
But there was this restaurant that was in that town that like we used to go to when I was a kid, and my dad, and he really likes like a tenderloin sandwich.
Yeah.
Which is like a Why is that funny? Why is that funny?
Just keep going.
Why is that funny? And this place, like he really likes this specific place's sandwich. This place. What is so funny about this? Oh my god.
I need a minute.
Specifically, this place, he liked this specific sandwich at this place. And Ian finds that so funny. And,
I gotta walk away from it.
what the fuck what is wrong with you? What the fuck? Well, if you think this is so funny, just wait till I get to the joke. What the fuck is... I don't even know what to do. I can't tell the punchline without you here, because I need your reaction.
I can hear you.
So...
I can't...
we go to this...
I can't come back because in a second I come back and I'm start laughing.
Okay, just stand right around the corner. What the fuck? Oh my god. So we get there, and I was gonna have one too because I like whatever, and I'm so confused. We get there and we order this sandwich, and the woman says that they're out of the tenderloin. And my dad was really upset because he had he was excited, looking forward to it all day. And so he said he was upset. She's like, "Oh, I'm sorry." So she leaves because we didn't know what we wanted then. And then another waitress comes back. And we get a different waitress comes. And she was like, "Do you guys know what we wanted? What you want?" And my dad tells her the story about the tenderloins. And how he was looking forward to it.
I'm gonna throw up.
But how he was looking forward to it, and she's like, "Well, I'm really sorry, but what, you know." And he's like, "Well, we need a minute because we don't know what we want." And so she comes back, and he sees her, and he looks at me, and he goes, "Watch this." And we got our menus down, so she knows we're ready to order. And she goes, "All right, what do you guys have?" And he goes, "We'll have the tenderloins."
That's amazing, dude. That's the name of this episode. We'll have the tenderloin sandwich. Oh. That's the funniest shit ever. But the reason it was so funny was you were like, it's about a dad joke, and then you told this 35-minute story, and then I asked where we're going, and you said, "Okay, the dad joke's coming up," and then you were like, "So we went to this restaurant. My dad really likes it too."
Well,
it went back into this bullshit.
But it needed the setup.
I know, but at the time it was so goddamn funny.
But the setup needed to be there because that place is 45 minutes away.
Oh, that's the hardest I've laughed forever.
So it was important that I had to establish why he was so upset about it. Yeah. It's all about storytelling.
Oh, that was a fantastic story. You did not disappoint. That's one of the best fucking things I've ever heard.
I gotta pee now.
Let's just wrap this shit up.
All right.
I don't know how long we've gone. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But that's the main event. I mean,
yeah. Well, how are we gonna top that?
What's funnier than that?
I didn't think it was that funny, but okay.
Oh no, it was funny. It was so goddamn funny. Dan is
the best part is watch this.
You know about the Twitters. You know about the other shows on 61 YouTube.com/616entertainment. You know what I'm saying? We love you, Dan Ans, and we go see you next week.